Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. Today, your long-awaited cooking show is finally here. I've been talking about this. You might hear Claude in the background at some points of this video because guess what? Guess who's playing Fortnite? Him, and he's back there. So we're just gonna continue. Today, this is my friend Jacqueline, aka Jax. She's gonna be showing me how to cook basically because your girl, if I was making macaroni and cheese, it would be a box of Kraft Dinner. We're gonna learn how to make real mac and cheese.
Yes.
So let's get started. Is that a big enough pot?
That's big enough to me, yeah. Okay, let's cook the macaroni. We can basically set it aside.
Okay. And I have an even bigger pot if we need it.
Big pot, little pot.
Claude's sister bought us a bunch of pots and pans for us moving out.
There's always pots in this house.
Oh yeah.
We literally start with melting butter.
Cool. We got the butter. And then what's it called?
Flour.
We're making a roux,
Roux.
is what we start with.
Okay, fun fact, roux. This is roux. I had no idea. Jax's sister made me feel a little stupid about not knowing what it was yesterday.
My 17-year-old sister.
Yeah, she was like, I was like, what's roux?
roux?
She's like, flour and butter.
And what is it for?
Oh!
It's the base for like any, like a shit ton of sauces, but basically any cheese sauce. Like if you're trying to make it, it's just
So it makes
you
it
cook down
creamy?
the flour. Yeah, you start with the butter.
Okay.
You cook down the flour. You add the cheese, and then yeah.
Okay.
Roux.
It's what are we working with? Milliliters. Okay, 60. Okay, a quarter of a cup.
Oh my god, butter already has measurements.
That's
on
why
it.
I
I feel like everyone's gonna be like, this bitch is dumb. Should I put the whole bag of noodles in?
Yeah, why not?
Throw it all in.
Cook it.
That's a lot of noodles.
So, in a small bowl, we are going to beat an egg. A single egg.
Watch this, one hand.
Oh, do you know what's good? Well, we,
Boom! Yeah! Only one little shell.
we need a quarter cup of, flour.
Okay.
I believe.
We had to beat this, right?
Yes, ma'am. Small bowl, we're beating the egg. In a large pot, we are melting the butter, and then we're sprinkling in the flour to make.
Roux!
So,
Phoebe, you're about to stab your damn self.
you're gonna stab somebody.
Ah, that's hot!
Making the roux. So you just whisk it in a little at a time, and usually like whisk pretty often. You don't want it to burn, and all you're doing is cooking off like flour. Because if you were to taste it right now, it would taste legit like flour. And you just want it to kind of get to a nice goldy brown, but don't burn it. You will know the difference between like
Burnt roux.
yeah. We're just gonna let it go for a couple minutes. And then actually what we do with this, I believe, is I'm gonna take some of the roux and put it in with the egg. And then I whisk that a bit so that you don't cook the egg, or else it will be scrambled eggs. If you were to add the egg just into this.
Okay.
We need 2.5 cups of milk. You live and you learn for next time.
We're overpowering. Our noodles are kind of overflowing at this point.
I love that we all were like, yeah, let's do it. And then
Let's
we did
just
it,
put
we're
the
like,
whole
yeah,
bag.
That's probably not.
We could feed ourselves for a year.
Your effort right now in doing this.
I just
is
don't want to spill any more. You
it
guys,
is just
you guys
A1.
can see how many noodles are around the pot. Almost as many as there are in the pot. Just an elbow to the tit.
She's getting thicker. What's the taste test?
They're good.
Oh, it's perfect.
Turn it off.
I have already scrambled the egg just
From that heat.
Yeah, I think so. Might need a redo on the egg.
All right, one hand, go round two.
Oh,
Boom! No shells. And then I pour it in.
And then we can pour it in here and whisk away while you do that. Yeah. That girl.
every last drop counts.
Hell yeah. Now we cheese it up.
Woo!
As much cheese as we want to add.
Cheese! Cheese!
Ready for this like thud that's about to be? Cheese will break down a bit. That's my hope.
Just like ice it. We're just putting the icing on the cake. It's coming out real nice.
Oh my God.
Chocolate is gonna be so surprised with her birthday cake. Oh my God! Look at that melt. Oh
That's
my God.
what I'm saying. Like, look at the cheese. Look at the gooiness
Yep.
everywhere. Yeah, girl. We'll sprinkle a little breadcrumbs. Original.
Because I couldn't find panko. Okay, is some chippes. Some chippes.
Some homemade chippies.
Some homemade chippes. So we're going to. Jackson's just gonna show me how to do it. Let's
No,
not
we
pretend here.
will both do it, but it's so easy. It's basically
We have a bowl of water here.
cold water,
Cold water and a pot.
and you can have easier devices than this. Like, there are much easier handheld ways of doing this, but and gadgets. But this is what I have. So all we're gonna do is basically make really thin slices and chips. You put them in water, you drain it out, you let it sit in cold water for half an hour, and then we'll fry these bad boys up.
Okay.
So Loki is truly like special.
Oh, we just were like, okay, let's just introduce. I didn't like section them off or anything for like a couple of days or anything. We were just like,
allow transition. You're just like,
puppy,
give her.
here we go. This is your new life. Enjoy. For the first couple of days, I was like, he's probably sitting there being like,
Fuck these people.
when is this thing
Yeah.
leaving?
The guest is wearing out its welcome. But it's the same as like when I think about like
Quincy Holmes?
yeah, like rescuing Indy as like a puppy. Like it's like she was a puppy. She doesn't really remember. All she remembers is us. Like him bringing home. I always think like, does he think he was kidnapped? Like he seems pretty cool with it at this point. So even if he did, like he must like us.
Yeah.
But yeah, like at some point I'm like, wasn't he like, what the fuck are these random people doing? Like, leave me alone.
Snatching me off the streets.
Yeah.
These are my streets.
I still question that. I wonder if he's just like, I want my freedom back.
Yeah. If he wanted his freedom back,
He would've-
when he ran away that first time.
He would have been all the way to Mexico by now if he really wanted to be.
Okay, good. Good?
Fucking great. That looks fantastic to me. I think that's good. Salt those bad boys up.
I think that's good. Add more.
Okay, so my favorite thing to remember for this is it's 1 part butter, 1 part white sugar, 1 part brown sugar. So 1 cup, 1 cup, 1 cup. That's your foundation. So you put those 3 together. They call it creaming that together. So I actually took the liberty of melting your 1 cup in the pan there. So you can just transfer it here and then make sure you get a cup of your white and brown sugar.
Here, get the melted stuff.
Here, I'll get the melted stuff.
There's already a cup in there, so you don't have to like it.
If there's still a little bit in there, that's cool.
Yeah, that's cool.
Aight.
They say like soften butter, but I prefer melted. It's just like
Easier to work with.
creamier base. Yeah, exactly. Like if you have like a big mixing bowl, you can just have soft butter and then it all mixes and creams together. But if you're whisking it by hand,
Yeah.
I prefer the melted butter. And make sure it's packed.
I'm just gonna use half a cup and put 2 in there.
That's good. So you cream this part together first. Make sure that
Oh.
that's the base,
Oh.
and then you go with that.
Oh,
So
then give me that cup, babe.
go for it, girl. So cream together the butter, white sugar, and brown sugar is what you start with.
Oh my god. This is
Adding
gonna
flow to this mix is
be
the
just
best
the wild
idea.
ride. It's gonna be messy.
Something
Yo, that
delicious
looks like-
happening.
Terrible.
Caramel.
Caramel. Looks like some delicious caramel.
It does.
But it looks delicious, right? Exactly.
So what is that? Butter and sugar?
That's just the butter and the brown and the white sugar.
Let me try a little bit of that.
Just taste test.
There'll be
Oh, damn.
There'll be lots of taste tests.
Licking spoons
That
and
tastes
bowls.
like butter with sugar.
Okay, so then we beat in eggs one at a time. So you've got 2 eggs you can beat in one at a time. Jules, your one-handed technique coming back.
No.
No,
I'll be
we're
safe
going
this
to
time.
just to be safe.
I'll be safe.
take that. Actually, Chloe, what we can have you do while Jules is beating the eggs. We need 2 teaspoons of hot water with 1 teaspoon of baking soda. You dissolve the baking soda into the hot water.
I really hurt myself. Hold on.
White flour off myself.
And you sucked yourself?
I thought I heard something bang pretty hard. Or
God
sorry.
damn it, of course I left a teaspoon there. Baking soda?
Yeah, 2 teaspoons of hot water. So you can put it in you can put like the baking soda in one of those,
Okay.
and then you can add 2 teaspoons of hot water to it.
Okay, and how much of this?
1 teaspoon.
Gotcha. Doesn't have to be packed, right? Oh my god.
It's okay, bro. It's okay. And then 2
There's look good.
Hot water.
of hot water, and then just basically
Good.
stir and dissolve it. Yeah,
Okay.
right?
Uno. Duno.
Oh boy. Then mix that up. Real good.
It's like tiny kitchen.
Also put 2 teaspoons of vanilla extract in. So you can just throw a little bit of vanilla in, like
Oh, you need this.
doesn't have to be exact all the time. You can
Mhm.
just kind of spruce it up a bit.
You want me to be specific?
So it
Isn't that
says
the point of it?
Two-
Isn't that the point
2
of
of these?
instructions?
2 teaspoons, yes. Beautiful.
Oh, it's a little money.
Little one.
Yeah.
What's it supposed to
I
be?
don't want it to pour into the bowl, but I want everybody to see how good it looks.
And give her a good stir.
Oh no.
It's well stirred.
I tried.
Beautiful. Okay. And then we can add like a pinch of salt. So it says like a half a teaspoon of salt. So that could be like a shake or 2. You don't have to measure that out. Because salt actually makes things taste sweeter. Like the sweetness it brings out.
Okay.
Atta boy. And then we're gonna have 3 cups of flour and then the 2 cups of the chocolate chips.
3 cups of flour.
And one of those bags is about 2 cups of chocolate chips. So you can just throw that whole thing in. Okay, so the one thing with
Keep
this,
elbowing you in the
it's
tip.
okay. I'm also like impeaching. The one thing with this, so what you don't want to do, you do not want to mix this until it's actually like the smoothness that you're seeing, you no longer want to see.
Okay.
So when you're doing this, I recommend doing it with a fork because you just want it to do it enough until you'll see it like it comes together as like a ball basically.
Okay.
But you want it to look crumbly and you don't want it there's no such you don't want a perfect chocolate chip cookie. You want the cracks in it and you want like it to kind of like melt down. Yeah. So I recommend
She knows what she wants.
I
to make out
recommend
of
a fork from here on out so you can just get mixed.
Just
And,
knead.
yeah, and I'll add the chocolate chips while Chloe's adding the flour.
How many of these? 3 of these.
3 of those.
Oh, not 2.
So yeah, this is your second. Enough to make like 2 dozen, so you might need 2 batches. So use this to kind of just like scoop, make sure it like stays together like that. Then you can just like plop like that, and then it'll spread out. You can do bigger than that too. I usually the bigger the better. In my opinion.
I'm fucking so pumped for this. Oh my god. Loud. That go good? That's a pop.
That sounds like some hot shit.
That sounds crazy.
because I didn't think I need what I used the paper towels before. Basically, you want all the moisture, like any water and oil, that's what you hear the pop with most. Like the potatoes themselves will cool down, but if there's any moisture on it, it will fucking go crazy.
It go crazy. Watch your butt.
Watch your butt. Yeah, man. And then they just start to fry.
That's fucking beauty. Those are the cookies. I don't know what this line is. That was not me. That was the person who lived here before me. I did not do this.
How mad are you? Because my oven looks the exact same and I can't get it off for
so fucking gross.
just
but
the part, like the
those are the cookies.
Oh yeah.
Looks like a bird poop in the oven. Like I just don't get it. So this is all our finished food. I have no clue why the video got taken vertically, but this is everything that we made. Alrighty, so that's the end of the video. I hope you guys enjoyed. We ate the absolute shit out of all of that.
Everything.
Next time we're not gonna make all the noodles.
A little bit more cheese, a little bit less noodles.
Yes.
But you live and you learn.
Yes. So we know better for next time.
First installment done.
Yep. Thank you for coming onto my channel. I appreciate that. Teaching me how to cook some mac and cheese.
And some cookies.
And some cookies. And some chips. I really appreciate it so much.
You're so welcome.
If you guys like these and you want to see more, make sure to hit that big thumbs up button. Make sure to subscribe down below. And we will see you
Making more stuff.
next time. Bye!